So you see that they're alerting one another about what's going on with Barbara.
Então você vê que eles estão alertando um ao outro sobre o que está acontecendo com Bárbara.
Prosecutors believe, with Bruce Mullinex away on a business trip, Rachel and Ian waited until Barbara was asleep before Rachel let Ian into the condominium.
Os procuradores acreditam que, com Bruce Mullinex fora da cidade numa viagem de negócios, Rachel esperou até que Barbara dormisse para deixar que Ian Allen entrasse no condomínio.
Ian grabbed several knives from the kitchen drawer and went upstairs.
Ian pegou várias facas da gaveta da cozinha e foi para cima, pro andar de cima.
The evidence suggests they both went into Barbara's bedroom.
As evidências sugerem que os dois entraram no quarto de Bárbara.
She was stabbed over 50 times. Blood spattered the walls and ceiling and soaked into the mattress.
Ela foi esfaqueada mais de 50 vezes. O sangue espirrou pelas paredes e pelo teto e encharcou o colchão.
At some point, one of them plunged the butter knife into her eye while she was still alive in an evil act of spite and contempt.
Em algum momento, alguém enfiou uma faca de manteiga no olho dela, num ato de ódio e violência, enquanto ela ainda estava viva.
Rachel used a sponge to clean the blood, leaving her DNA.
Rachel usou esponja para limpar o sangue, deixando seu DNA.
Ian left his finger and palm prints on the wall.
Ian deixou suas impressões digitais e a palma da mão na parede.
The couple bundled the body into an empty television box, which Rachel then sealed with duct tape, leaving her prints.
O casal colocou o corpo dentro de uma caixa de televisão, que Rachel fechou com a fita adesiva, deixando suas impressões digitais.
Later that night, they dug Barbara's body into the Pacific Ocean.
Mais tarde naquela noite, eles jogaram o corpo de Bárbara no Oceano Pacífico.
Investigators found remnants of a burnt mattress on the railroad tracks near Ian's workplace.
Os investigadores encontraram resquícios de um colchão queimado perto do lugar onde Ian trabalhava.
Prosecutors think this was where Rachel and Ian burned what they thought was the last remaining piece of evidence.
Os investigadores acreditam que
Rachel and Ian burned what they thought was the last remaining piece of evidence.
Os procuradores acreditam que esse foi o lugar onde Ian e Rachel queimaram o que eles pensaram ser as últimas peças de evidência.
At her trial, Rachel testified in her own defense, claiming she was no killer.
Em seu julgamento, Rachel testemunhou em sua própria defesa, dizendo que ela não era assassina.
I did not do that to my mother. I'm not saying I'm completely innocent. I made bad choices afterwards, and I'll admit that. But planning and killing my mom, I did not do.
Eu não matei a minha mãe. Eu fiz más escolhas. De qualquer forma, eu não negarei isso. Mas planejar e executar o assassinato da minha mãe, isso eu não fiz.
The jury didn't believe it. Rachel Mullinex was convicted of her mother's murder.
O júri não acreditou. Rachel Mullinex foi sentenciada pelo assassinato de sua mãe.
Rachel Mullinex was convicted of her mother's murder.
Neither jury in the above entitled action find the defendant, Rachel Skydick Mullinex, guilty of a crime of felony. Neither jury in the above entitled action find the defendant, Rachel Skydick.
Rachel Mullinex was convicted of her mother's murder.
Neither jury in the above entitled action find the defendant, Rachel Skydick Mullinex, guilty of a crime of felony.
I'm not saying I'm completely innocent.
Rachel Mullinex was convicted of her mother's murder.
Neither jury in the above entitled action find the defendant, Rachel Skydick Mullinex, guilty of a crime of felony.
Nós do júri julgamos Rachel Mullinex culpada do crime de assassinato.
She was sentenced to 25 years to life.
Ela foi sentenciada a 25 anos de cadeia.
In a separate trial, Ian Allen was also convicted of Barbara Mullinex's murder, and he too was sentenced to 25 years to life.
Em um julgamento separado, Ian Allen também foi sentenciado pelo assassinato de Barbara Mullinex, também a 25 anos de cadeia.
After his trial, Ian admitted to police what the forensic evidence already proved, that Rachel was involved from the beginning.
Depois do julgamento, Ian admitiu o que as investigações forenses já tinham provado, que Rachel Mullinex estava envolvida desde o começo.
Once he realized his life was over and she was laying all the blame on him, the loyalty stopped.
Quando ele percebeu que a vida dele estava acabada e ela estava jogando toda a culpa nele, a lealdade acabou.
She killed her mother, and Ian helped her kill her mother, so that's an absolute, that's not a question.
The jury
Ela matou a mãe dela e ele a ajudou a fazê-lo. Isso é inquestionável.
Expect to hear forensic evidence. If you don't have forensic evidence, I think you have a really hard time proving your case. The forensics